Now, let us understand what are the objectives of management. What are the objectives they are trying to achieve through management? Now, see, the first and the foremost objective is organizational objective. This is also known as economical objective. This comprises of survival, profit, and growth. Now comes to the point survival. The basic objective of any business is survival. In order to survive, an organization must earn enough revenue or profit to cover costs. Now, what that mean? You imagine that if the manufacturer of the company is not able to earn profit, okay, what will happen? Ultimately, the organization will have to wind up and sell the business to someone else. So, for the basic survival, it is necessary that management is in place. Now, when you have to survive, how to survive? That would be possible only if the organization will try to make the profit. Okay? So, the survival of the organization is very important, and that is the objective of the management. Okay, so now comes profit. Under the point, management has to ensure that the organization makes a profit. Profit provides a vital incentive for the continued successful operation of the enterprise. Now, the organization, when they want to survive, the management will have to focus on earning the profit for the business. Okay, they cannot be in losses for the very long term, but it does not mean that it cannot be in losses at times. See, you would have been seen many companies, or as you will grow in the profession, many a times many companies, due to certain reasons, go into losses, but then they come back in profit also. So it is very necessary for the company to make profit, but for that they must be ensured that it is be the work possible. Now comes growth. So under the point, it is to ensure future growth and development of the business, which can be measured in terms of increased sales, increase in number of products. Now, what is that? Growth is always related to as profit and survival. Just remember, if to survive the organization, the management always focus on profit. They try to make profit more, and if they make more or maximize profit, it will give them a growth and development in the future. They can make their foundation strong. Okay, the organization will be successful in their all work and also get a respect and reputation. Now come to the next point, social objectives. So what is written under these points? There are some sub points here. The first point is employment for society. So under the point, the social objective of business is also to provide employment to the society. With the development of business, the need for employees arises. Thus, the business needs the services of good employees. So, the business provides employment to the society. Now, what does that mean? That it just not that the company is concerned with itself, that they got profit now and they are not concerned with anybody. They cannot survive in that way because they are a part of society. So I think you remember we had discussed about it in class 11 that company is a part of the society. So what happens? They have to ensure that whatever work they operate within the society, norms and limits, they need to ensure that they gives back to the society also. Okay, so the social objectives here is that a target by management, that is to provide employment. See, obviously to run an organization they need people. Now whenever they are hiring those peoples and they are providing employment, they are the people who are unable to get the work. So for that the company is giving them work and they are able to earn the money for their families. These employees are getting the work so that they can earn money. They can run their family. They can afford everything for their family. So here this means employment to the society. Okay. Now comes to the third point, timely payment of tax. What is written under this? The organization, whenever making profit, it would be necessary for them to make timely payment of taxes to the government so as to avoid legal consequences and to fulfill its social obligation towards the state. The achievement objective here is that the taxes which are incurred by the organization, okay, whenever the company making profit, they are need to pay taxes to the government. So it must be paid the tax timely. Okay. So now comes to the next one, which is called good quality of products at reasonable price. Now under this, the social objective of business is not only to provide good goods quality to the society but also at reasonable prices. Undue profits earned by increasing the prices of the goods may not last long. Now, where the manufacturer is manufacturing goods and selling the good quality products which are reasonably priced, and that is the reason that a customer is ready to buy to satisfy the demand of the organization as such and to satisfy the demand of the society, whatever the consumers are demanding for the products. Next comes the third point here, personal objective. So, what is that? Financial needs like salaries, incentives, and other financial benefits. Social needs like recognition in the organization. Now, what does that mean? That every employee, as they are working in the organization, they are trying to give the maximum work and best work to the organization. But for that, they require good salary, fair remuneration, extra incentive, extra financial benefit, and also any other facilities with which they can afford a lot. And also they are getting to try it level best of the work and getting the appreciation, recognition, respect, and reputation also. Okay, so these are the objectives under which we can know about organizational, social, and personal.